Back with more Shaman King. Last time, after defeating the naval forces headed for the island of the Shaman fight, our heroes descended to the continent of Mu, where the Shaman King would be decided. However, all parties reneged and allowed Hao to claim the crown. This is in an effort to make their way to Hao and interrupt his ascension, because honestly, it's their best bet. Fight through the patch, make their way to Hao, interrupt the ceremony. And with the fight between Marco and Laquiste ending in a double suicide, now Yo has come face to face with Silva, who is clearly brainwashed to the cause. Has Yo improved enough to be able to take down someone who he could barely face before? Let's find out. Clash! Oh, got behind you! Amita style. Oh, nah, yada. Okay. Just cold open into all the action. Episode 47, Plant. Oh, no, his oversoul wasn't broken. As expected. This is what we're up against. We don't have enough Furioka to resurrect you for the battles ahead. If we can't beat them, we don't deserve to fight the Shaman King. True. You guys won't be able to go forward without sacrificing anyone. You just can't. Opacha! Why go after Opacha? Silva, you're acting different today. This is a new improved Silva. We broke the old one. Relax. This isn't our post. You better get back to your Silva. What do you mean? The shrine of the king is far down this path. Our plants lie along it. There are 10 of those. Desert, gorge, volcano, lake, highlands, forest, cave, ocean, glacier, and the universe. I'll look forward to seeing you. Stop. Stray from the path, and you'll soon find yourself lost in this labyrinth. Advance slowly. After all that, you still... Ava, you've been through this before, right? How long does the new Shaman King sleep for? About 10 hours, I'd say. The ritual to summon the Great Spirit takes 5 hours. And then there's the time it takes them to get to the shrine. They'll have to pass through each of the plants. That too is part of the ritual. Excluding the travel time, you guys have about 15 hours remaining. In that time, you'll have to defeat 10 officiants in the plant and get to the shrine of the king with the 5 high spirits. Hal still has the spirit of fire, but the rest of them will be delivered by Gandhara. Our job is to clear the way, to get stronger so we can handle the high spirits when they show up. Exactly. We're going through the first gate, desert plant. It's just like a real desert. Exactly. If it weren't, then what would be the point? Namari. Alright, who wants to be the first one? He annoys me. I do. Red rope. Ooh, snake! Fool. Hide in the sand if you want, but I could sense your presence. Get ready to get zapped. Heaven-shaking thunder. Uh-oh. Fool. Lightning can't form in a dry, cloudless desert. Yeah, true. Won't that affect Horo too? There's not enough moisture here. My oversoul won't be able to make ice. Ready for a little taste of poison? Ren, you're too important for our team. Stay out of this. I'll crush this guy. Yeah, after their encounter before. You can't make lightning or ice in here. Well, looks like even I'm more useful than you guys right now, and I owe this guy one. Ooh, I want to do this myself. An armored oversoul? When did Ryu get that? He was going to use it in our match against you guys, but you broke his arms off so he couldn't use it. The sashimi knife of Susano. Good luck, Ryu. I don't know what you think you owe me, but have it your way. You'll be my first victim. I don't blame you for not remembering me. I didn't get this far last time. Oof, but I'll make an impression this time. Compliments of the future head chef of Fumbari Hot Springs, Osha Filet Technique. Oh wow, you're pretty good. But I'll probably forget you again, if that's the best you can do. Barbecue snake, not really one of my specialties, but... I mean, you're in America. We cook up everything. I'm still gonna crush you. Actually, no, they're in Japan. Actually, no, they're like in the Pacific or something. Another tidbit about deserts. The hot air reflects light and tricks the eye. That's true. It's called a mirage. My red rope can kill a person with just a drop of venom. Withdraw and he will live, or advance and sacrifice him. So this is your real oversoul, eh, Namari? When you kept your distance, I figured something was up. But I knew I had to make you show your hand. I'm not sure I can crush it, but at least the others will be able to continue. What can you possibly do in this situation? Oh, he's a lot faster than he was the last time. So you do remember him. I'd have liked to crush you myself. Now then, who's next? Ren and Hora. We can't back down after that. I hate working with him. but it can't be helped. The feeling's mutual. Is this a joke? I told you can't use ice or lightning in the desert. What can you guys even do without your elements? If that's what you believe, then that's good for us. I don't know what your plan is, but he's fast. Wishing you chi. Fist mode? A fisting. Basan golden punch. Red rope. Boa mode. A little tap like that can't harm me. You seem rather desperate there. It's as though you fought simulated battles against all the others, but failed to include us in your calculations. You're falling apart. Even if that's true, what can you guys even do here? That's your problem. Panic blinds your surroundings. Water under the sand. But that's not enough for... Lightning is a discharge of static electricity formed by colliding ice particles inside cumulonimbus clouds. Let's get him, Hoda. Heaven-shaking thunder! Oof. I hope you don't take it personally. We'll bring you back when this is over. Someone resurrect him. He showed us the way. It seems he's not entirely useless. Just wait. How? Yeah, I always hated the fact that Ryu didn't win this fight. But it was only because of Ryu that the others were able to win the fight. Always had my ups and downs about that. Oh, caught him. This is awkward. I remember this. You're finally awake, Amano Taka. Your clothes were wet. I hung them out to dry. Light. It appears we were killed. And it wasn't just us. It seems everyone who died on the island has been resurrected. The only person who could have done this. But they'll just call it an unexplainable phenomenon. The higher-ups will erase all the evidence. And the 100 million yen? I just wanted a boyfriend, but people have seen me naked. I'll never get married. How about with me? Well, maybe it's because I died once already, but I have a burning desire to live. Will you marry me? All I have is this nut. This should do for now. Don't get caught up in the moment, you idiot. You think I won't turn down because I'm ugly? Am I not good enough? You know, he's being serious. How can I say no? The best thing about a quarrel is making out. Yeah, no, I was always caught off guard by that. It's just like, what? What was the purpose of these characters? Like, they're not terrible. It's just things happen with them that just come out of nowhere. I'm sorry, but can you untie me? I won't try to escape. I just want to talk to my son alone. You sure you can trust that guy? He's the enemy's leader. He's telling the truth. Yeah, for some reason, Anahol just hangs out with Anna for like, I think the rest of the series, up until the end of the Shaman fight, if nothing else. That was always weird to me too. How do you know that? Can you read minds like how? Don't be ridiculous, that's impossible. Oh, relax, I was only kidding. This is no time for jokes. We still have work to do. That's right, we should keep track of Yo and the others for Yuku. Talk about being busy. That's right. Using the Oracle Bell, we're going to measure the distribution of Furyoku. You went fishing with the enemy? It's for tonight's barbecue. Besides, there are no more allies or enemies anymore. How is the Shaman King? Now we just wait for him to become one with the Great Spirit. You think we should eliminate the people who are trying to prevent it? Do you think we're capable of that at this point? No, that's not what I meant. Exactly. All the others agree as well. Yeah, and they're all back. They're alive. What about Peyote and Turbine? Unfortunately, they were damaged too badly to be resurrected. And Anahol, the Star Festival isn't over yet. Boss, why'd you let them resurrect me? Because we needed you. Don't talk crazy. I know very well. Aren't you confident? The past is the past. Things are different now. You have to adapt. It's heavy. It's only the second door, and it's incredibly heavy. I know what I have to do, but I'm seeing it right in front of my eyes. There's something wrong with you if you're not put off by this kind of stuff. You're right, but it'll be hard if this is how we have to advance. I want this door open. Hold. Aren't you listening? Aren't we in a hurry? Want it open? Didn't the desert one open by itself? Ren, wait. It's okay. We don't have to figure everything out. Let them take charge. They're the ones who feel worse about Namari. It won't open. Guess we'll have to destroy it. That's just gratuitous. Don't destroy it. There is a valley plant. This is a valley plant where you're going to die. See ya. Come over here. Oh jeez. What's this sticky stuff? It's a long way down. If we fall, we die. Takagera, give up. You'll never tear through my oversoul. Know why? Because my Furyoku is way more awesome than yours. I'll defeat you and destroy your oversoul. Just die already. Oof. No way. Abasan, Machu Picchu, city in the sky. Not a good idea. Oversoul Machu Picchu is too thin to support all that falling mass. And you can't afford to pump in enough Furyoku to firm it up. We mustn't waste Furyoku. Nicer. Sorry, you're my officiant. I know your moves. Oh, it was him. You look like you're floating, but I know you're standing on a spider web. Your spirit ally is a spider called Blue Net. Stop showing off, coward. It actually makes sense that he would be Lyserg's officiant. They both work with thin, invisible threads. Boron-san, I will defeat you myself. Lyserg? You can't. I'm much stronger than you are. Look there. That guy's already dead. No way. How many times does he have to die? You're kidding me. He died? But what about this guy? There's a little life left in him. He's a tenacious little cockroach. That's 2 down. You'd think I'd lose my head over that? Don't lose it. Angry attacks are easy to read. Calm down and analyze the situation. We're all counting on you now. This web oversoul is really tough. The patch have powers we don't know about. I should have killed the bugs in my web first. You got good instincts, Asakura. We'll use the secret technique to augment our Furyuku. It's the ultimate hypnotic tool. The patch song, joy or sadness, mean nothing to me. There are no gods or values. Y'all really just letting them sing. No good or bad in the world. We are all lost in the end. Good song, huh? That's just part of it. That's how we get the Furyuku to protect the Shaman King. Ryanim and I took turns singing it over and over for discipline. Poor Silva. It must have hurt bad. You brainwash him to blindly follow the Shaman King? Look around you before you speak. I'll destroy you all right here, after I take care of this one. Nice try. I know your game too. You'll fight exactly the same. You're surrounded by superfine strands of spider silk. You use them like tripwires to detect movement. So what? You're just the same old Boron with more Furyuku. You think I'm dumb? Ooh! Boron-san, you think you're strong because you don't hesitate, but neither do I. I won't hesitate to consume you with my hellfire. Oh, Jesus! I gotta tell you, these are going by a lot faster than I remember. Next time, for everything. Yeah, like, this is all going by so fast. Like, we went from a little bit of Silva to a little bit of the Snake Dude to now Spider Dude. I'm not really gonna bother remembering their names. I don't remember the majority of the patch names. I'm sorry. I remember Silva, I remember Caleb, I remember Necrom, and unfortunately I remember Zinc from the previous universe, who is Magna, essentially, here. I'm not remembering 6 whole other names that barely come up. And not to mention, I remember they get taken down fairly quickly. It does not, they're not long fights. It doesn't mean they're not difficult fights, it's just they're not long fights. And I forgot how often characters died during these fights. It's just that in a lot of these situations, it never looked like they died. Like, Ryu died. I'm like, wait, he died? It just looked like he got knocked unconscious. Same thing with Ren and Horo here. It's like, wait, they died? You're kidding me. So, I mean, at the very least, with their resurrections, that's Furyuku they get. They get more powerful for fights coming up next, but having them die so often against these opponents makes them seem fairly weak, all things considered. But, you know, they either gain power by defeating these opponents, or they gain power through resurrection, and eventually they end up powerful enough to wield the great spirits, the holy spirits and all that, and then they can take on the Shaman King, essentially. So, I have up and down feelings about all this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the patch fights so far? I mean, the fights were bound to be a little bit off, because the number of combatants in the group was always going to be off. I mean, you can only have Faust do so much because he knows resurrection. You can only have Jean do so much because she knows resurrection. And so your primary fighters are Ryu, who isn't as powerful as the others, Yo, Lyserg, Horo, Ren, and Chocolove. So there's only so much they could really do. But again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. Or don't. I ain't your daddy, but I still love you like one. Until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.